Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to the Takeover, where last time we pursued our foes onto a boat. They had taken Vanessa, but then they took Vanessa onto another smaller boat off to a beach, which we have landed upon due to being blown up. Blown into the water, but we survived said explosion. And assuredly we'll have to be fighting some foes towards whoever the mystery villain could be. Is it this person on the loading screen? Probably. Although it would have to be, because that's the whole point of the story, is there's somebody who's kind of getting all the criminal elements together. Assembling them into a more organized crime. So that they could rule. Somehow all of those kicks missed. Oh, nope. Explosion. A lot of explosions in this game. A lot of people, a lot of things break apart to form some manner of explosion. Barrels are explosive. Non-explosive barrels drop explosives. Explosive barrels drop additional explosives. And enemies even drop explosives. But I feel like that's almost like an excuse. An excuse for the game to cause, like, the whole environment to just shake for no particularly good reason. Take that, you. He blocks most of my attacks, so he can be grabbed. Take that! He couldn't... His one weakness. Getting ladies thrown at him. Okay, so I was actually planning to use the... Ooh, hold on. Oh my gosh. I was planning on using the crowbar for longer than that, but then I accidentally just threw it, which is fine. The crowbar is not quite as interesting as the sword. It doesn't cut giblets off of my foes. Greetings, Butch. Greetings, Boot. Are you Butch? Oh, no. That. Take that! Interesting how that has kind of like a fixed radius of attack, the special ability. Like, in direct contrast to, say, like, in Streets of Rage 1, how you can kind of, rain down hellfire. Can I blow up these? No, I cannot. Good to know. And Streets of Rage 1, how you can, rain down hellfire from, like, a nearby cruiser. But that always affects everybody on the screen, so much so that it causes everybody to kind of freeze in place, twitching left and right and left and right as they await their demise from the sky, Whereas opposed to this, everybody can kind of still move around. Everybody, and there's also like a certain spatial physicality to the missiles that are being dropped. Oh, you. And I've got to attack Slash before he goes into his... Basically, he just slashes while charging forward, which is a little bit harder to dodge. Let's grab some rock burger. An ancient burger hidden within a stone monolith. Undiscovered by the island's inhabitants. Oh, hello.
You're gonna get it now.
And who am I going to be fighting with these guns? Oh my gosh. What on earth? It feels as though I just... stepped out of the Takeover and into another game. Although, to be fair, Streets of Rage 2 has a little bit of kind of... Oh, is this infinite? I think it is. Might as well go hog wild. But Streets of Rage 2 has this kind of like weird section where you're just fighting xenomorphs for no particularly good reason. And it's never really referenced ever again. Like, other enemies, you end up fighting multiple times, but the xenomorphs, they're just in that one section of gameplay. Which is very odd. Oh, danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. More continuous danger, Will Robinson. Beware of the constant supply of danger. Also, really kick-ass soundtrack. Gotta say. You could say that this stage rocks. Oh, I was invulnerable for that boulder. You know, somebody took a lot of time, not just shaping that boulder, but also strapping whatever strap that is around, No, stop chasing me. Oh, you son of... Damn it. Take that. Now, who was playing? Oh, that was a burger, I think. It was. Go, you son of a... There's a little bit of time that it takes to draw your gun and shoot it, and I kind of wonder, like, is that so necessary of a gameplay mechanic? Because, like, even when you're just regularly, I guess it's more of a gameplay mechanic for your pistol though. But like when you're holding a gun, you can't punch, so the B button becomes useless during said occasions. Aha! Take that, weird monster things. Or almost it's kind of like Uncharted 1, where like you spend so much time just fighting regular dudes, and then suddenly the game's like, oh, how about fight monsters? And you're like, wait, what? Who the hell are these guys? I wish I could figure out how to properly dodge these guys. Because other than just having very good positioning, they are a little bit too fast for my for when I draw the gun. Like, this is just really good positioning. And also taking advantage of the limited ammo. Also, though, see that I do, it's probably a very generic effect, but I do like that smoke trail from the assault rifle. Like, it's probably just a generic effect, but it works. It looks good. I mean, it's kind of like you could say the Wilhelm scream is one of the most generic sound effects, but when used properly, it's good stuff. I don't even need that burger. Is this a Mortal Kombat reference? This is a Mortal Kombat reference. Oh? Oh, damn it. Damn it. Oh, I can go back and pick up my burger. Fantastic. Let's try doing a running. I don't think I've done a running kick against it. Oh, hello. Roar! What? Oh, 2 of them. Nope, that's too soon. Maybe let's try not to. Let's try not to experiment on a boss. Alright, it looks like I've almost got down. Sir, are you done? Sir. Might I remind you that I'm the hero of this game? Okay, he seems to be invincible during his spin move. And then I'll move slightly forward. I've got 12 bullets left, that's fine. I mean, I haven't really been using bullets on anybody else, so I might as well just lay this guy out with a gun. And his strategy seems to be get up, spin a bunch. Oh no! Let's spin him around. Oh, he fell backwards. I was not expecting that. Let's knee, and throw. Like that, Cerberus. Yes, Cerberus scum. Hopefully that doesn't make him very dizzy. Oh no. You know, maybe if he didn't automatically do the spin move every time he got up, it wouldn't be so predictable.
That thing was all bark and no bite. And it didn't even have that much bark.
Unnecessary flexing was unnecessary. He seemed to be flexing for
Seems like
nobody.
there's some type of village or compound down there. Our options are limited, but we should check it out.
Ethan, what's the point of all this? Why lead us to this place? Why Vanessa?
I don't know, Megan. But we'll get to the...
I don't know why we're fighting werewolves in an ancient temple.
I just have a bad feeling there's more to this than we know.
Me too. Right now, though, we gotta keep pushing.
Oh, is he still flexing?
Damn it! Hey guys, wait up!
Flexed so hard he didn't even notice the plot fly right by him. Oh. Some paper lanterns. We've switched oh.
I'll take that.
Switched ancient looks. Excuse me.
Hit the spot.
I do like the oh, hello? Can I throw him? Oh, hello. Hello, Ninja chick shows up, but it's a lady with a baseball bat who knocks me down. Ah! Take that, Sawyer. I think maybe I'm thinking about it in regards to, like, was it Streets of Rage 1 where, like, if you were playing as, like, the female character, you couldn't actually throw the fat guys? There we go. There we go. Alright. That actually, it started off for, oh my gosh. Explosives. And sword.
You're gonna get it now. Bon appetit.
Now I can use my sword to destroy them. If I could actually figure out whether I'm on the same level as everybody else. That I think is probably the most difficult. Oh, son of a. That's probably the most difficult, oh my gosh, part of this game is just figuring out if you're in line with the other characters. It's like, it's because of that combination of 2D and 3D models that kind of creates... Or maybe the game just needs to be a little bit more forgiving for exactly how accurate you need to be. I think that was a couple, so that wasn't really that much. Ooh. Slice and dice! Slice and dice! Slice and dice! There we go.
You're gonna get it.
Luckily, he cannot block a sword. He will try. He does seem like he's trying, and it does seem like it's showing some of the attempt at a block. Oh, you son of a... I will destroy you, Barrels, my ultimate nemesis. We have created the ultimate barrel weapon. Oh, hello. Ah, damn it. Ah, now I'm cutting chunks off of this sumo guy. And there goes Lady with the sword. What was, what fantasy novel am I thinking of? There's, some fantasy novel where, somebody has to determine, there's a big war going on. Some of the people know magic, some of the people don't. And the people who use magic are supposed to protect the people who can't. And the people who use weapons are supposed to be protecting the people who use magic. And the saying I think in the fantasy story was magic against magic, steel against steel. I don't know, for some reason it just popped into my head. Sword against sword. I forget what that was from. It won't bother me. Because I'm sure I'll forget thinking about the fact that I forgot. Which is forgetception. Oh no! I need those innards! I need that blood in me! Oh. That was his power all along. All along, he had the ability to backhand me. And he was saving it for that specific moment. Ah! Not the triple burst. Oh, there's two ravens on the screen at the same time. Nah. That is so much raven. Ooh, hello.
You're gonna get it now.
Ah, let's stop this. Why, hello, man with gun. I have a gun too. Welcome. Oh. I was gonna welcome him to the gun show, but the gun show is already over. The next gun show stream is going to have to wait until I find a gun. Or... Ooh, hello. You know, I say that the sword is kind of boring, and it is kind of boring. Oh, hello. But it is effective. Nope. Although first I've got to deal with Slash. Because I worry more about Slash than I do about other enemies because of his charging attack. Everybody else kind of just stands still in attacks. Oh. But Rex Power Colt here, he just raises his pistol. And he fires a single shot. Ooh, I probably should see what's in this box. It's money. Cash. Oh. These guys, he just... back sumo wrestler man, he just kind of walks up to you slowly. And backhands you. Breaker man, he walks up to you and then blocks. Raven is a little bit more dangerous because she kind of does a more sudden slash. Same goes with Half Pint and Venom. I think Venom does, 2 attacks in a row, but it's been a little while since she's gotten a chance. Mercury fires a bunch of shots, but again, only kind of in a single... Oh yeah, he also throws a grenade. But again, all of these things just target a very specific area, whereas Slash kind of auto-targets you. Ooh, Hornet got to do his move. You know, I wonder if Goliath, those jowls might be problematic. Oh. Okay, my sword still exists. I can maintain my oh, never mind. Scene transition. My sword is now gone. Lost in the annals of time itself. You know, that waterfall is a cheap effect, but it works. I mean, for something that's going to be in the background for like 2 seconds, like, it doesn't necessarily need to look good. Ah, grenade. Oh my gosh. So many explosions, I can't even see my main character. I'm sorry, Raven, but you stabbed at nothing! Ah! That was a nice home run swing. Ah! That was a decent punch, Finn. But it looks like you're finitos. Bonus points if you know what I'm referencing. Oh. Koga. A fine place for you to die. That's your opening line? Sure, I guess. My master has decreed you shall go no further. There's a big boss at the end of all this? Thanks for the info. Also, notice how he already has blood on his swords. Who is he fighting before me? Cat got your tongue? Never mind. Enga! Oh, no. Oh, thanks. Alright, let's drop some special on ya. And then let's get angry. This is an inconvenient place to get angry. Let's... Okay. Seems like you, sir, are looking to be shot with a gun. Although, I'm guessing he's got tons of invincibility frames. Ooh, and he's got, it looks like he's got, like, a explosion maneuver similar to, the Baz. But he doesn't have the same range as the Baz. Like, the Baz has huge range in regards to, his whips. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn. She got me. And I'll throw you over there. Let's run to the other side of you. Alright, I should... Oh. I should... be done with this guy fairly soon. Oh, you. There we go. Stage 6 complete. And, you know, I think I was planning to, like, take a break after stage 6, but I might as well stick around,
Forgive me, Master. I have failed you.
Stick around for stage
So there's actually
7.
someone at the head of all this.
Good. We can finally put an end to this.
My master will put an end to you all. Rest assured.
Then tell us where they are.
Never! I do what the lady asks. While you still can. Go to hell!
You first.
Now,
Oh?
someone else might say that was unwise since we needed information. But whatever, that looked really satisfying.
It was.
I suppose that's one way to look for your car. Oh no, it's your jet! Doom!
I wasn't expecting that.
Whoa, this is some serious tech. And there's already a course plotted in.
Can you fly that thing?
Of course I can. It's just,
I like the fact that he's got the sweat there to emphasize that
Alright guys, course
he
is
might
looking
not know.
good, but, we might be flying unfriendly skies.
beep boop,
Wait,
beep
what?
boop.
And away we go!
Excellent! Which I suppose will lead us to our... Eh! Do I have to be in a specific spot? Do I have to... I'm not entirely sure how the lock-on system works. I seem to be using the only button that does something. There, okay. There we go. Ah. Okay. It's very kind of the missiles for traveling at a relatively dodgeable rate. Although this is actually pretty cool. Like, it's unnecessary that the game even has this. This Afterburner-esque section. But it is pretty well done. Which reminds me that one of these days I will want to... I don't really care enough about Afterburner to play it on my channel, but I would definitely play UN Squadron. That was one of my favorites. That's probably actually my favorite side-scrolling shoot-'em-up. And it's only on the Super Nintendo, so... That son of a... Actually, it might be Raiden 2. Like, from the Raiden project. Nah, UN Squadron is probably my preferred, because I can actually finish it. Okay, that was pretty action-packed.
Alright, this is the place! Let's hit it!
Yeah! With our fists.
Does anyone want to talk about how insane that was?
What do you mean?
Well, we did take down an army's worth of jet fighters in about 3 minutes.
Yeah, it was great.
And helicopters. And we were nearly destroyed by missiles. I like how the camera lingered on his shadow. Ah, robots. My least favorite foe in this game. Let's see how well this goes then. Because I don't think you can grab the robots. I think you actually have to fight them with your attacks. But, like, this brings back memories to when the game was still in beta. Or should I say early access? Oh, okay. Those were explosive. Everything explodes in this game, of course. And I remember, like, there was a period of time in which, like, there were levels that just weren't connected to each other. And one of the last levels I played was a level with the robots. Excuse me, Mercury, I'm going to have to finish you off. It's the sentry robots that are throwing all those explosives in the air.
I'll take that.
Throwing those explosives in the air like they just do not have a care in the world. Ah, son of a... So I can't grab them. But if I grab somebody near them... then it's fine. Although I would like somebody to drop some manner of health. I don't think enemies do drop some manner of health. So I would like a box nearby to provide. How very rude of him. Son of a... There we go, I think that got him. And blew her up a little bit, maybe? Oh, you. Yeah, because she does her get up and stab attack. Her wake up attack. Let's let these containers of propane deal with themselves. Oh, you son of a... You know, I was hoping to find, like, a food-related item in one of those. Okay. Stage. Oh my gosh. Stage, you don't need to blow up so much. Although, on the plus side, it seems as though the sword does knock them over. So there goes Mercury. That's very rude of you, sir. Alright, now he'll just be 100 explosions. And you... son of a... And he can be in 100 explosions. There we go.
You're gonna get now.
And you can be dealt with. And you can be dealt with. And I'll give him the boot. Ah. There we go. Sometimes it is all about... Oh. All about positioning more than anything else. Yep, son of a... Nope, stop spinning around everywhere. I think that's my problem is I keep double tapping the D-pad, which is either causing me to roll around everywhere or run everywhere when I don't intend to.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Okay, is everybody... Just everybody, if you can make a single file line towards my sword... Ah, son of a... If everybody can make a single file line towards my fists, that would be great. Alright. Now let's hope to get some manner of food soon. Now I see a 1-up, which I'm going to collect, and a gun, which I'm going to collect and then immediately die. Oh, son of a... Why are there so many of these guys? Okay, this is too many. Gotta activate the rage. Oh my. Jeez. Please. Stop. Guys. Finally. Yeesh. That was a lot. Like, the game might not be very giving with health items at the... Oh, hello. Do I have to be worried about... Oh, former bosses. Except now I don't have to worry about an endless army of ads helping him out, which kind of makes him a little bit easier. He also doesn't seem to have any sort of wake-up attack, which is convenient. Yep. You know, if you've got like a flamethrower and you've got like a giant, like a gasoline tank on your back, then you probably shouldn't be like launching explosives off of your person. Like, that doesn't seem to be very safe. Or maybe you're just raising so much hell that, like, you might as well just raise maximum health. That? Excellent. Alright, ooh! This is what I was also hoping for, is a horizontally moving elevator that moved up or down. Either direction is acceptable, at a 45-degree angle. That is a true staple to the beat-em-up series. And let's just launch a super. We gotta clear this. Clear the air. Oh, it's this boss again. Why does he have such dumb shorts? The world may never know. That was, Oh, he looks... Actually, now that I think about it, he looks like a reskin of the Kickboxer, character. Because you can see the boxer shorts and the boxing gloves, hanging from his hip. And really all that was done was the addition of the assault rifles and the headpiece and the shades. Yeah. I mean, that's efficient.
Needed a boost.
For the longest time, that's the only kind of enemies we did have back in the beat-em-up heyday, was just the reskinned enemies who were slightly different colors from their brethren. It's the Baz! This could be problematic, so I'm going to... Oh my gosh. Use up my rage because I was definitely, the Baz definitely trapped Baby in a corner. Especially with his longer range whip. Although it is very convenient that everybody is kind enough to drop a burger when they fall. Now, if the Baz, if I'm going to be running through all of the, boss fights, then the Baz is going to be the... Oh, except for maybe this guy. With his spinning anchor attack. Or maybe not. Because I think the Baz was the one I had the biggest problems with. Because of like just the superior distance with his whip attack, not to mention its speed. Like I couldn't actually draw a gun on him because his whip is just so fast. And this guy doesn't seem to want to use his spinning anchor attack anymore, which is a little bit odd. I'm fine with that though, because that means he's done. And I can eat a burger.
Needed a boost.
Why, hello, Tomcat. And Mercury. Ah, it's Koga. That is very rude of you, sir. Nope. Stay alive. Somehow. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know he was capable of that. Alright. Well, now that I've cleared out all of the bad guys, except for Koga, I can focus my attacks on Sir Koga. On this wild Ronin samurai. Actually, no, wait, he's not a Ronin, because a Ronin is a masterless samurai. And technically, he does have a master. So I guess I will face this wild samurai. I will defeat you. I swear. I definitely will. Yay! And eat a burger.
Bon appetit.
Alright. And I believe there should be possibly one stage left. I might have to redo it, especially since I'm down to probably 2 lives. But at the very least, that's one thing I would mention about the game. The fact that it has the scene index mode means I could just jump back into it. Because I did play Streets of Rage 1 for this channel. And I got almost to the end. And died. So that meant I had to play the whole game all over again, rather than jump straight to the end. I suppose it was always going to end like this. Before I kick your teeth in, explain what the hell this was all about. Why should I? Because you took our little girl from us and we're taking back. Then fight for her. What? Let's see the passion behind your fists. Take her from me. Fine, you started this. I'm gonna finish it. That punch. I remember that punch. Now grab me. I wonder if it actually is going to be just this simple. Like, how did you defeat the final villain of the game? I avoided her only wake-up special attack a whole bunch of times, and then repeatedly grabbed and kneed. Like, I think Matt McMuscles talked about how, like, the rage system is overpowered, but maybe the grab system is overpowered. Nope. You know, as long as she doesn't summon robots, I should be fine. Oops. I'm not entirely sure what went wrong there. As long as I don't screw up in a manner that I don't necessarily understand, I should be fine. There we go. How very, very rude of... How very, very rude of Freya for bringing in ads. Okay. And that essentially is also what kind of makes... Ooh, a dash punch. She actually does have other moves. Throw, grab, okay. There we go. And now, oh, robots. That's okay. It seems as though... They are filling up... They have filled up my rage meter. So, in theory, when she rejoins the fray, I can activate my rage meter. Not do that, because that's wasteful. Oh, come the... Oh my gosh. That is cheap. Continue, of course. Do I have to do this level all again? Or do I get to... If I have to do this whole... That's gonna be cheap. Like, to die to such a cheap attack. I'm the only one allowed to do the cheap attacks. Not the bad guys. Ah. Okay, I'm just gonna skip ahead to where I left off. Okay, I think I'm more or less where I left off before. Not necessarily doing much better in regards to lives, but... Oh, damn it. Ah, son of a... There we go. A little closer than I would have liked.
It seems despite my power, my resources, I've fallen. Very well then. Do what you will.
Spare or kill? Interesting. I was not expecting a choice in the matter. I have the expectation that Vanessa is watching. So I will spare.
Maybe. Depends. Where's Vanessa?
I see. You want her that badly, do you?
Where?
Oh yeah, I suppose we have to find Vanessa too.
A cell on some
Also, that is a really cool
1979.
image.
What was the point of all this?
When I was nothing but another faceless gang member in Steelhaven, I had to do whatever I could to survive. After a few years, I was with child, but I thought it would do nothing but make me weak, sentimental. I abandoned it upon birth and left the city.
So this was Vanessa's mother, actually.
I studied, I learned. When I was ready, I started to put the wealth and power I had attained to good use. I decided what better way to start than to take
While
over
wearing
Steelhaven.
seriously awesome suits.
Get to the point. Why take Vanessa?
She is mine by right, and I came to reclaim her. I will need to bestow this empire onto someone else eventually. She carries my blood. She too can become...
How very anime of you.
if not stronger than myself.
Dun, dun, dun.
But she's not yours.
Oh, how a very Fast and Furious
No one's
determination
going
of
to
family.
inherit your legacy.
Or Guardians of the
Vanessa?
Galaxy.
Not anyone.
Or other movies and or TV shows that refer to the group as family.
You get back here. Finish it! You can't just walk away from this. From me!
And then if I hadn't spared her, maybe I wouldn't have found Vanessa?
You did
And then Vanessa would have replaced her as the villain?
Did you? Computer? Freya.
Is this a self-destruct system?
0808. Initiate now.
I know enough about explosions to recognize one!
Beep boop, beep boop. Why, hello, Vanessa. Is this your image that's in the loading screen every time? It is! Also, I like the fact that it said hug on the screen, too. Okay, that is really strong art there. Alright. We beat the bad guy. Save the girl.
Mom, who was that woman? They just threw me into that room. I had no idea what was going on.
It doesn't matter now.
Do you tell her the truth? I mean, maybe one day Vanessa's going to be asking who are my actual parents. And I suppose you can cross that bridge when she's old enough. Don't be like, hey kid, your mom was like a supervillain that tried to destroy the world or conquer it. But you got your friends again, of whom you could use as a jungle gym of sorts. Yay! I'm the winner. So that was the Takeover. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. It's definitely a very good homage to the Streets of Rage Final Fight days of more Streets of Rage, I think. Of beat 'em ups. It was still a really strong game. There are some things that I feel could have been a little bit improved, like more of a seamless transition. Oh, Jackson. Like more of a seamless transition between levels. Okay. So because I've beaten it as Megan, I have access to everything. Rather than as like a scene index, like actual checkpoints. Maybe a little bit more variety in regards to how enemies attack. Because enemies kind of just, like, despite even if they have different types of attacks, their usual methods are just stop right in front of you and then swing. And there are a lot of different enemies, but a lot of enemies still focus on that one method. But still, it was a fun game. Glad I played it. If you've got any suggestions for something to play next, leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.